in this review, there's so much stuff I want to talk about, but I cannot talk about it all in one video. So and I forget a lot of it. So yes, there's so much wrong and great with the movie. Just like the way this video is badly edited, that's how this movie was. I watched this with a group of friends, and oh, that was an experience. The friends' socials will be in the description, so that notification was the friends. I went into this movie blind. One person was like, "Okay, I'm gonna show this movie." I'm like, "Oh, okay, fine, I'll watch it." I had no idea what it was about. He said it was great and amazing, and it was great and amazing. We will never be the same again. I have never heard of this actor before, Neil Breen. I thought it was Neil Green, but I don't know. I've never heard of him. I never heard of his films. After watching the movie, I can understand why. If you cut like the movie, like if you put the beginning couple of scenes in the middle couple of scenes like in the middle of the ending, and then some of the ending scenes in the beginning, it will still be the exact same movie. You do not know what's going on. Then again, I only heard like 50% of the dialogue because they were all talking and making fun of the movie. I was part of that, but I was like trying to listen to it because I'm like, ooh, content. This is a bad movie. I can make fun of it. But it's so bad, it's good. It's like Pulp Fiction. It cuts everywhere. No, it's more like not no, it's not like Reservoir Dogs. It's more like Pulp Fiction. It goes everywhere. Only Pulp Fiction goes like everywhere like twice or something. So it pays off a lot. Like in the beginning, there's these two kids. They are walking, like in Neil Shigan. So, and at the end, they were walking, all grown up. I'm like at the same place. I'm like, whoa. A lot of questionable decisions were made in the movie. Um, they were saying that Neil Green just made the movie so he can do some questionable things. I had no idea what the movie was about. In the beginning, the Neil Green as a young boy and then another young girl. They were like planting like an infinity stone in like in the dirt and a fake tree. The tree looks so fake. The guy who was showing the movie, he said it's gonna end like with a bang, and then it did, but I'm like, oh, it was a dark bang. This is spoilers, by the way. Everybody was just like, okay, left to understand what I'm gonna tell you. Let's jump back around like the half of the middle and the beginning of the middle. He was like trying to hack into the government. That plot line was started there, never mentioned again until like the very end with like the Infinity Stone. I'm like, what? I'm like, when the plot line restarted back at the end, but they were like, that's the whole movie. I did not understand the whole movie then. I was wondering when it would end because another plot line that the young girl from the beginning, she gets kidnapped by a guy. I don't know who that was. And then I don't that plot line was gonna I thought it was gonna be like a 30 minutes. And then it felt like 30 minutes. I had no idea when this movie was gonna end. Neil Green has superpowers? Neil Breen has superpowers apparently. He can like teleport into walls. I'm scared to sleep now because I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna pop in here. There is literally so much to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. Um, I had this movie that left me speechless. Ooh, okay. So there's this scene when the guy was like trying, like there was like another family. The mother of like there was a stepdad, a mother, and then the child. The mother had a gun for some reason, and then she went into like the room of where the stepdad was cleaning the car, and then she just killed him out of nowhere. And then she trying to make it look like suicide, so she put the gun right next to him, not cleaning the fingerprints off. So, and then Neil Breen, he came over there, and then he's like, "I can't help you out of this one, Jerry," or whatever his name was. He was talking. He was talking to a dead man. And that this movie has so much stuff, and then that reminded me, in the beginning, I'm going everywhere, just like the movie. In the beginning, he gets hit by a car. His face is like scarred. They rush. They don't rush him. They take their time. They even get McDonald's. Well, we were making a joke that he was getting McDonald's. So anyway, they cover up his face like right here, like all his face right here, like all bandaged. They had like the breathing thing, like they put on you so you can breathe. They put it on the bandage, and like those wait, let me demonstrate these like things, and then they put it into your nose. Yeah, that's they had it on the bandage, so he didn't get any air. The bandage was getting the air, and then they had like 3 air tanks. I just remembered. I was gonna tell you why he was hacking. So at the end, he was telling like the world, I guess, that the government was stealing money from them. I don't even know. And then the politicians, they're like, yes, he has found out our crimes, and then they kill themselves. I'm like, this movie got so dark, and I don't even know. You have no words to describe this movie. This movie will leave you speechless. That's how good and amazing and breathtaking it is. Oh, and there was this like cloud thing that was like every now and then it just showed up. We got scared. We got so scared whenever it got like and appeared. As well as like there was a guy that the only shots of him was his feet. That's like literally everything. That guy was the one teleporting, and then we I think it's the same person as I think Neil Breen is the teleporting guy because when the love interest got kidnapped, he teleported into the van. When Andrew Garfield in The Social Network was like, Mark, he throws the computer down and says, how about now? Are you still wired in? The computers in this movie were mistreated so much. Like, I think Neil Green does not like computers. I don't know if this was me ranting on how bad it is or how good it is. Watch the movie and then you'll change. No matter what, you'll be a new person with new perspectives on life. You may even know the meaning of life. I don't know. I have no words to describe it. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a 0 out of 0. It's great. It's bad. Just go watch it, please. Experience it for yourself.
Could you have done this? How could you have committed suicide? I can't help you out of this one, Jim.